Today, I'll share some simple but powerful ways to communicate better with others. We'll look at how small changes in how we talk and act can make a big difference in our daily conversations, at work, and in our personal lives. Let's learn these easy tips to improve how we connect with people around us. Direct requests. Be direct and clear when asking for something. This approach is more likely to yield results. Example, instead of saying, "Could you turn off the lights?" say, "Please turn off the lights." This direct request is clearer and more likely to be followed. Uncomfortable stare. Making someone feel watched can create discomfort. This can be done by staring at the middle of their forehead during a conversation. Example, if you are negotiating and want the other person to feel slightly off balance, you might stare at their forehead, making them feel more scrutinized. Truth revealing. Silence and steady eye contact can compel someone to reveal more information, especially if they are avoiding a direct question. Example, if someone seems to be avoiding your question, maintain eye contact and stay silent. Often, they'll start talking more to fill the silence and may reveal the truth. Favor asking. Asking someone for help, even with something simple, can improve your relationship with them. Example, ask a colleague, "Can you help me understand this report?" Even if you already grasp it. It shows you value their input and builds rapport. Affirmative nodding. When you want a positive response to your question, nod subtly as you ask. This can subconsciously encourage the other person to agree. Example, when asking, "Do you think this is a good idea?" nod your head slightly. This may prompt the other person to agree more readily. Handing over items. People often accept things automatically during a conversation. This can be used to hand over items without disruption. Example, while discussing a project, hand a document to a colleague. They're likely to take it without a second thought, even if they're absorbed in the conversation. Reverse psychology. Suggesting that someone might not be able to do something can often motivate them to prove you wrong. Example, tell a friend, "I bet you can't finish this puzzle in under 30 minutes. They might be more inclined to try just to prove you wrong. Attention holding. Nodding slightly while speaking can keep the listener more engaged and attentive to your words. Example, in a meeting, nodding while you explain your idea can make others pay more attention and seem more agreeable to your suggestions. Negotiation disappointment. Acting slightly disappointed can lead the other party to offer better conditions or terms. Example, if offered a price for a car, show a hint of disappointment. The seller might offer a lower price or better terms to close the deal. Morning energy. Mimicking a victorious gesture, like a soccer player's goal celebration, can energize you in the morning. Example, when you wake up, stretch your arms out like you've just scored a goal. This can help you start the day with more energy and enthusiasm. Memory phrase. Using a unique phrase when performing routine tasks can help you remember whether you've done them. Example, say "purple monkey" each time you lock your front door. Later, if you wonder whether you locked it, the unusual phrase will help you recall. Kindness response. Responding with kindness when confronted with negativity or rudeness can diffuse tension. Example, if someone is rude to you, respond with a compliment or a polite remark, which can change the tone of the interaction. Task assignment. Phrase tasks as a series of small steps starting with "start with this" to make them seem more manageable. Example, tell a team member, "Start with organizing the inbox." Once that's done, you can guide them to the next task, making the workload seem less daunting. Public speaking water trick. Use a water bottle as a prop to take pauses during a speech, which can help collect your thoughts. Example, during a presentation, take a sip of water whenever you need a moment to think. The audience will just assume you're pausing for a drink. Shoe staring. Staring at someone's shoes can be an effective way to stop them from staring at you. Example, if someone on a bus is staring at you, start staring at their shoes. it's likely to make them feel self-conscious and look away. Worry transfer. If you consistently appear worried when meeting someone, they might start feeling anxious themselves in your presence. Example, every time you see a specific colleague, show a worried expression. Over time, they might begin to feel uneasy themselves when they see you. Accusation avoidance. Rephrase statements to avoid direct accusations, which can lead to a more constructive conversation. Example, instead of saying you didn't send the email, say the email wasn't sent. This avoids direct blame and is less confrontational. Sleep suggestion. Telling yourself you had a good night's sleep can improve your brain function, even if you didn't sleep well. Example, after a poor night's sleep, convince yourself, I had a good rest, and act as if it's true. This positive thinking can sometimes influence your energy levels. Timing importance. For important meetings or interviews, schedule them at the beginning or end of the day when they are more likely to be remembered. Example, schedule a job interview for first thing in the morning or late in the afternoon. This timing makes it more likely that the interviewer will remember you among other candidates. But you are free technique. After making a request, acknowledge the other person's freedom to choose, which can increase compliance. Example, could you help me with this report? But you're free to say no. This gives the person a sense of control and may make them more willing to help. The Benjamin Franklin effect. Ask someone for a small favor to increase their liking towards you. Example, ask a neighbor to borrow a book. Doing you a small favor can make them think more positively of you. The illusion of control. Give people options that all lead to your desired outcome, making them feel in control. Example, ask your child, do you want to wear the red shirt or the blue one? Instead of get dressed. They feel they have a choice, but either way, they get dressed. The Zeigarnik effect. People remember unfinished tasks better. Mentioning incomplete tasks can keep them on someone's mind. Example, remind a colleague, don't forget, we still need to finalize the project proposal. This keeps the unfinished task at the forefront of their mind. Speak slowly. Speaking slowly and deliberately can make you appear more authoritative and confident. Example, in a meeting, speak slowly and clearly when making your points. People are likely to view you as more confident and knowledgeable. Paraphrasing and summarizing. Repeating someone's words in your own way shows you are listening and understand them. Example, after a friend explains a problem, say, so what you're saying is you're upset because. This shows empathy and understanding. Avoid absolutes in arguments, using I feel statements instead of. Absolutes like you always can lead to more productive conversations. Example, in a disagreement, say I feel upset when I'm not heard instead of you never listen to me. This personalizes your feelings without accusing the other person. The power of touch. A gentle, appropriate touch can create a sense of connection and trust. Example, when agreeing with someone, a light touch on their arm can reinforce your agreement and build rapport, but always be mindful of personal space and comfort. Use humor. Lightening the mood with a joke or humorous comment can make difficult situations easier. Example, if a meeting gets tense, a well-timed joke or lighthearted remark can ease the tension and improve the atmosphere. And that wraps up our session for today. I hope these simple communication tips will make a big difference in your daily interactions. Don't forget to practice them. It's all about getting better each day. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Share in the comments which tip you're going to try first. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.
Essa que se até as mamas, se usa das nas mamas.